was Logan Paul, and I'm using him as an example of just awfulness on your platform.
Try our very best to be consistent across everybody.
Okay.
And when someone does violate our strike, if they have 3 strikes, then yes, we terminate that.
Right.
The problem is when someone will do something that is egregious, but it doesn't fully violate the policy, or they get 1 strike but not 3 strikes. And so that was actually why this announcement that we had on Friday, we basically, to answer your question, like he hasn't done anything that would cause those 3 strikes. And so we can't just be pulling people off of our platform. If we did just pull people off of our platform because
they're tasteless and vile.
Well, they need to violate a policy.
Why don't you, you can always, you're Google, you can change the rules, right? Like you can just say, now we're doing this.
Yes, but millions of videos and millions of creators.
So that gets the idea, and you and I talked about this. I'm not trying to give you a hard time, it's just like you're running what is essentially, do you think you're running a media company?
Well, we are
But are you a new kind of media company? Would you even accept that? Because I think it's not just you, and I think Facebook is even worse. They run away from the idea of themselves as a media company, and I think I know why. Because then you have to impose values, right? We talked about this when we were at YouTube. And I think my argument to you was, at some point you have to have a set of values, and that's it. People don't want to pick values, because then you have to make choices.
We look at what people do, and if they violate those policies 3 times, we kick them off the platform. We terminate accounts all the time, and there are many people who think they should not have been terminated.
Do you ever imagine that distasteful is enough? Because here you are, I think you're building a media company. I think you have a media company. And so it seems to me that every week you're going to open a drawer and there's going to be another horror show for you. You must be like, oh, Jesus. I think one of your employees actually came up to me and said, it used to be all squirrels and cats, and now it's a college ethics debate every week at YouTube. This much power over people's communications, and yet you don't want to kick people up. We want to be
like, this is distasteful, this is horrible, and what the thing is, we need to codify what we see as distasteful in our policies, and then we need to have that be very clear for.
But essentially what you're doing is slowly suffocating them. I mean, that's, yes.